Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Mewtwo Fan Nate, and welcome back to another episode of How to VGC. In this series, we jump onto the online rated BattleSpot ladder and we try to learn as much about the VGC metagame as possible. The team that we're going to be using today is a team from JackTheBattler. His YouTube link will be in my description, as well as a link to his team report on how this team did and things like that, because he did place 5th place on the VGC 17 showdown ladder with it. So that is what we will be using today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, because I do try to do these often. I haven't been able to upload them as often because of an issue with my Wi-Fi. We actually DC'd about like 10-11 times in a row. I don't know, it was a lot, and that is why I have to use my phone as a hotspot while I record this. So hopefully everything goes well, and we do get a match. Guy is bringing a team that has weather with Gigalith. We see I kind of like Celesteela in this matchup. Choice Scarf Celesteela could put in a good amount of work, because Leaf Blade does a lot to basically everything except for the Arcanine and the Celesteela. Let us bring. I think we should get a Tailwind, so I think we should bring Talonflame. I do want to get the Tailwind up. I don't think we lead with. See, the only issue is this: like, if he leads like Celesteela and I don't know, Garchomp maybe, or Gigalith, then I do have a little bit of an issue. So I guess we can lead I guess we'll just lead Tapu Lele anyway. We'll bring the. Do we bring Tapu Koko? I don't know. Let's bring Kartana and I think Pheromosa. Yeah, let's bring Pheromosa because we have Hidden Power Ground on it, which would actually be able to hit the Gigalith. It would be able to hit the Tapu Koko, and I think it does like 80% to Tapu Koko. So if it gets off 2 attacks and then, like, the Life Orb damage, I think we have a pretty decent chance to knock it out with Hidden Power Ground with the Pheromosa. So let's do that. Let's get up our Tailwind, and we can just kind of wreck shop with a very bulky Choice Scarf. Okay, so this lead is actually really good because I can get up a Tailwind, and I kind of think he might think that I'm going to go after his Garchomp. But I am just going to go for a Psychic on the Arcanine. It's like the Choice Scarf, a Choice Specs Tapu Lele does knock out the Okay, so we have a chance to live this with the Talonflame, and we do. Flare Blitz, okay, where's that going into? That goes into the Lele slot, and we do live that because we are extremely bulky. Psychic goes off, and we should knock out this Arcanine, especially after that little bit of chip damage. And we do. And we will be able to outspeed and nuke the Garchomp. So we're actually in a pretty decent position. Okay. See, the question is, does he protect Koko here? Does he protect Koko? Do I Willow the Garchomp? I don't think so. I'm going to go for the, see, the thing is, I feel like if he would have had, if he would have had the, alright, if he would have had the, okay, we're going to do that, and we will go for the Psychic again, because we were Choice Scarfed into the Tapu Koko. Alright, I feel like if he would have had the Celesteela, he would have probably brought it out, and I think we're going to get a knockout on this Tapu Koko. Not sure if the fiery, like the Inferno Overdrive is going to knock out the Tapu Koko. It probably won't, because Tapu Koko does have like decent-ish stats. But we're going to knock it out. We're going to double up into it, knock it out before it can do anything like discharge. Poison Jab, I don't think we're going to live that, but we do have Formosa with Ice Beam, which can come in and just Ice Beam that Garchomp and knock it out, so I'm not really too worried. So Formosa, and really whatever combination of Mons that he has left, I'm pretty sure we can beat him. Celesteela, okay. I might have lied. So let us go for the taunt on the Celesteela, so it doesn't go for a substitute. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam onto that Garchomp. We might see it protect, but we don't. It might be Focus Sash. Let's see. It's not, and it just dies, which is great, because that means Sacred Sword will be really good to hit that Celesteela with. He goes for the Heavy Slam, actually. That will probably bring us down to our Sash. And it does, but we can hit it with a +1 Ice Beam. And I can also go for an Overheat on it, so I'm pretty sure this is game. Let's go for the Overheat plus the Ice Beam. So this is a +1 Ice Beam, and it does do a good chunk of damage. Overheat goes off, and we should bring this thing down to very low, if not knock it out, and we do end up knocking it out. So that is a good game one. We have defeated Alan, who I believe had a 1527 rating, so maybe we can start picking up where we were, which wasn't very high, but the DCs really did knock me out. And I am exaggerating. It wasn't exactly like 11. It was probably more around like 7 or 8. It was probably more like 7 or 8. To be quite honest, but I did have a lot of DCs in a row, and if you get like 8 losses in a row, like 7 to 8 losses in a row, your rating just goes down, and then it takes so long for you to find a match. But we are picking back up. We're at 1472 at the moment, so not too terrible, not too terrible. So we're going up against Juan with a 1569 rating. Who has, I believe, this is a team very similar to Wolfie Glick. The only difference that I see is he has a another Intimidate user with the Crocodile. So Cortana is pretty decent here with Sacred Sword. I just don't like the Intimidate that I'm going to be facing. I do like Tailwind though. Tailwind is actually really beneficial, I would think. Alright, so I love leading Talonflame. I think Talonflame has a lot of use here with Tailwind, and as well as Overheat for the Tapu Bulu and the Magnezone. I also like. Do I want to bring Formosa? Formosa does have Hinbar Ground and Ice Beam. We're gonna bring that. We'll bring the Tapu Lele. Yeah, Tapu Lele and the Cortana. Actually, we're not gonna bring Tapu Lele. I want to bring Tapu Koko, because the only reason, because he has 2 Dark types, with one not being weak to Fairy. So let's overlay Lele. Let's bring Koko. Because I can't just go for Psychic, because then he could make a prediction and then switch out. So, kind of what I want to do here is I kind of just want to taunt the Porygon too, and I think I want to Willow the Muck. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Muck, and I'm going to go for the taunt on the Porygon 2. And I do have 2 taunt users here, which is actually really good because if I led something else, okay, so he's gonna switch out into the Crocodile. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that. My 2 Pokemon out here are special attackers. And we will go for the Will-O-Wisp now. Onto the Muck. Minimize. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? This is okay. He is burned though, which is good because he can't do much to me unless he's rest. I guess I go for Tailwind and I go for the Ice Beam here. So we see Minimize from the Muck, which is absolutely ridiculous. Rock Slide's gonna come off. That should knock us out. Okay, it doesn't. Actually, it doesn't because and we resist that, so we're gonna take that. And what I will do now is I will go for do I want to just switch out into Coco and then go for a let's get rid of the Crocodile. And Ice Beam it as well. I'm not really too worried about the Muck, even because it's burned. I'm a little upset that I have to use my Z move to knock out like the 1 HP Muck, but I don't want to lower my special attack, guys. So if you wanna, I mean, if you wanna criticize that play, you can, but I just don't. I don't find the Muck very threatening because it's burned. And the Crocodile is now gone, so one of the Intimidators is out of the way. I can Ice Beam. I still have the ability to Ice Beam potential Salamence, which is good. And if Salamence comes in here. Actually, no, he has the Porygon too. So my play now is to taunt the Porygon 2 with Talonflame and then go for the Hidden Power Ground onto the Muck. 60 goes to 120, so it should be stronger than the potential Ice Beam. But we do miss. Wow, he actually knocks out the Pheromosa. Gunk Shot. Okay. And now it's cool that Kartana could come in here and just go for a Sacred Sword on the Porygon 2, and I can just Thunderbolt into there as well. And it's good because if he was planning on trying to rest with his Muck, he can't do it now. Cannot do it now. I kind of want to just protect because I just want to make him burn him a little bit more. We're gonna go for the Sacred Sword. Although I think I do have to double into it because I don't think a Gunk Shot, if it's burned, will knock me out. Ooh, Booloo. Okay. Sacred Sword. Let's see. They're gonna eat this pretty well. Although I can just, I should be faster than you. I can go for a Dazzling Gleam, and then I think another Sacred Sword. I think Dazzling Gleam plus Sacred Sword should knock out the Bulu if it decides to stay in here. So we do have to go for Sacred Sword, and then I want to go for the Dazzling Gleam here. So Blue's going to protect, I mean that's fine. We do hit a Dazzling Gleam onto the Muck, which is not too terrible. Tapu Koko is going to avoid that skillfully. Not that I think it mattered because he just burned. I know it is stab from a Muck, and it is super effective, but he is down 2 stages because of the burn. So we should have been able to live that. The only way it would have mattered probably is if he got a poison, because I think that maybe the poison would have knocked me out. And Dazzling Gleam. Wow, Blue actually took that pretty well. And we're gonna do the Horn Leech, probably on the Tapu Koko. And we do live on 2, which is good. But I think he's Life Orb. Gunk Shot, he does connect this time, and that'll knock out the Tapu Koko. I think I'm misplaying a little bit here. I think I should have protected Koko more. That Muck is so hard to get rid of. I'm just gonna try to get rid of the Muck, because I think if I get to +1 I'll be okay. Perhaps Blue will protect. He's actually going to switch out into the Porygon 2. So I actually think that's good, because this should 2 KO him. I'm gonna make that move again, and this might be a little bit longer, because I'm gonna go for that again. Maybe if I would have clicked Smart Steel Strike, I would be in a better position, but let's see, is he gonna go for Ice Beam? Let's see, what does he have? Ice Beam might be able to knock me out. And that might be GG's. And it is GG's. Alright, so I did misplay a little bit in that last game. If you guys want to let me know how I could have played better in the comment section down below, I definitely encourage you to do so, because I do want to improve in this meta. So please help me out. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Make sure to subscribe for more, and thank you again for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.